Hey everybody, it's Latasha with AK 101 Marketing and Consulting, and you are behind the scenes of another website build out. And so let's go ahead and get started with a quick word or shout out to our sponsors. Let's get started. I hope that y'all are having a good day wherever you are. Hey everybody. Okay, so we are here at donein24.com. Again, that's donein24.com. Again, that's donein24.com. If you need a website, then go ahead and go to donein24.com, click on websites and click on website builders. When you see me record and I'm showing you behind the scenes of a site that's been built, it is me using this platform right here, the website builder, with Done in 24. And so let's go ahead and get started with editing our site of the day, which is going to be All American Charters. And I'm actually working on a project for another client for a Savannah trip. And so we got quite a bit going on, quite a bit of moving parts here today. And so glad that you can be a part. Let's get started. So a Savannah trip is something we're adding to the list on americancharters.org. Excuse me. And in the meantime, in between time, we're also working on an itinerary for the client. So y'all are seeing a multiple different behind the scenes here. And I always say welcome to behind the scenes of the behind the scenes because there are so many moving parts to what we do and what we've got going on. So let's continue to work, okay? So this Savannah trip, the itinerary that we're looking at is right here. And so there are a couple different things in Savannah to do. So basically what I'm doing is going back and forth to price all of this out for the client. And then we are going to create a beautiful graphic and flyer. And we'll inform the client tonight of what their package is. And then we'll kind of go from there. I'm super excited and glad to have this off my checklist as of this evening. So I'm not going to bring you in behind all of those things because I think it'll just get redundant. But I'll bring you back in when I have a point to make, or you'll be able to see how this builds. So I'll be back to you in just a moment. I want to keep these videos fairly short, and so just bear with me, okay? And if y'all ever want to get into the class live, our next class, I'm sorry, let me give this quick plug commercial break. Let me see here. Okay, so the next class will probably be on the 25th, but I know for sure on May 6th. Because the class on the 25th may be full. So just call our office to see if there's any availability, and we'll be glad to get you in. The number that you're going to want to call is 864-448-0006. Again, that's 864-448-0006. Again, that's 864-448-0006. All right. Hope that y'all are having a great day, and I'll be back to check on you here in just a moment. Okay, so we are back, and I can just tell you, um I want the videos to be short. But the truth is, they'll probably be really long and broken up into 15-minute segments. So typically I've got a timer on, so I'll be able to try to track so that I can break this up into chapters, but it's just going to be easier for me to create in real time as opposed to remembering what I said last. So just know we're in the process of building a trip for a client, actually two, and I'm getting that together, but also creating and updating the back end of the website for allamericancharters.org. And so I'm going to play bird sounds because I know that that won't get copywritten. My daughter gave me that idea. So glad that she did. So I hope that you all don't find it irritating. I hope that it will be pleasant. But I'm almost sure this is what I'm going to be using throughout the rest of my videos when I'm teaching. If you see me looking up here, it's because I have a monitor. The way my monitor is set up, I'm looking at the monitor, right? Got to preserve all of my vision. Okay. So I hope that you all enjoy the bird sounds. I hope that you find it relaxing. Um, and I'll try to keep this as short as possible. So I right clicked on that so that I can screenshot it so I can then download it. Anytime you are doing a screenshot or download, you need to go in and change and tag it and be as specific as you can because that helps with ranking on Google. It's called metadata, meta tagging. So we come over here to the little folder. Gonna come over here, right click. I've got quite a bit open, quite a bit going on. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. And sometimes the reason I don't share this is because I'm feeling like everybody already knows it. And I don't want to be redundant, but so then what I'm gonna do is come over and I'm gonna, well, you know what? I'm just gonna change it right here. I'll start this new one. So anytime you click over here in the picture, it's gonna give you options over to your right. I'm gonna hit change image and the screenshot that we just did is what I'm going to add to the site. Okay, there is a serious delay. The site will, even though it's not published, nothing is published until you hit publish. So all the work that you're doing on the back end, none of this will be visible until I actually hit publish. Wow, that was a serious delay. So with that being said, y'all, I may end up pausing this video some because even though it was saving, that was quite something. I hope y'all are enjoying the bird sounds because that delay was serious. Mhm. Hey, you all. So a couple of hours have actually passed by because it takes a lot of time to do this kind of work. So with the Savannah excursion, what I'm getting ready to do here is add another page to the site. So I'm going to click over here where it says the plus sign and where it says add new page, I'm going to click on add page. It's going to be blank for now. And so when I hit create page, it's going to just be a page that allows me to add sections. And so I'm going to put this as resource for now. Um, So resource is what we'll label that button. Give me just a moment here. And I'm not going to make this public just yet. That's why it'll say show in navigation. I'm not going to show it in the navigation at the front, and I'm not going to show it in the navigation at the bottom. So it's not necessarily visible to the public. This will be more of an internal link. Um And so let's get started building this page. Give me just a moment. I'm going to put on the birds just a moment. I hope that y'all are enjoying that. My battery went dead since the last recording. And give me just a moment here. So where it says add section, I'm going to add section. And I actually want this to be buttons. So sometimes you got to click around and find, it's probably under general. Yeah. And so once I click that option, then we'll start creating the buttons. And give me just a moment here. As y'all know, it's a lot of moving parts. So I'm going to name this Savannah. You know what? Instead of naming this button Savannah, I'm actually going to make this right here Savannah because it's a broader category. And so where it says button, I'm going to put, let's see, 6 inspiring Black history stops near Savannah. So I'm going to copy that because that's what the client is interested in. That's what they want. So I'm going to hit paste. And then I'm going to link this to an external website. The more links you have on your page when you're creating, the better if they're useful. You don't want to have links just to have them, but if they are useful, then you want to have them. All right. So I'm going to hit done. And then I'm also going to, right here where the second button is, I'm going to start putting some of these places. So this is going to be the Savannah. Get my mouse working right. Uh, wow. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear the guitarist that's walking around the mall with his guitar. It sounds so nice. Um, and y'all forgive me for the delay. My mouse is acting really funny. I may have to pause the video because for some reason it is really acting funny. So let me figure this out and then I'll be right back with you all. Okay, let's try this again. I have quite a few tabs open, but and I think that that's what's causing the delay. So Savannah River Boat. Hmm. I may have too many tabs open because this delay is not gonna work well for me. This is a bit much. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this is almost for the birds. Um, birds. Let me go ahead and publish what I do have though. Um, okay, let's continue. Savannah River Boat. So we're going to make this button go to an external website. And so that's why I clicked on this option. And I'm going to lift this link and place it here. And then I'm going to, I think what I'm going to also do just for my own personal convenience. I'm going to make this button um, Savannah River boat. And I noticed that I left off the H with, so, okay. I may have to put this on hold again because I'm building this out in real time. And so this may be a bit much for you all. Um, okay. So that's how we put the phone number. That way people can dial straight the from the website, which I love, by the way, because it is so convenient. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to add another button. We can add up to 24, and that's probably that's how many we're going to probably need because there are quite a few sites to see in Savannah. And this lets you know too how much work is involved. Okay, so for this particular client, we're looking at them arriving in Savannah on the 6th, and then I've scheduled a presentation with the artist of, I'm not sure how to pronounce her first name, but at the art gallery, she's going to be doing a presentation, and then I suggest we arrive at 1, say from 1:30. Well, the presentation starts at 1, and then we leave around this time. That'll give us like 30 minutes to get unloaded and stuff like that. 30 minutes for the presentation, and then about 45 minutes for um to get back on the bus and get settled. Then I'm thinking let them check in the hotel from 3 to 4. And now I'm going to go ahead through and see what's next because the river boat is that evening. Um, Let me put, because I'm going to close out of um some of these tabs. I think that that's what's slowing things down too. So I'm just going to lift this straight from the website, copy it, come over here, and this button, I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to take them straight to the website. Um, so let me copy. Side note, if you know anybody who needs a website, we do have a referral fee that we can give to you for referring to us. Just have them call our office at 864 448 0006. Again, that's 864 448 0006. And let us know that they sent you. Let us know that you sent them. Paste. Probably instead of this one, I probably will go to the home page. That's what I'm gonna copy. And then I'm going to come back here and then switch the link out for that one. Um, and I may just have this go to the website instead of calling, but I do like the convenience of being able to just call. So I think I'm gonna keep with this little. Okay, so then I'm going to have it come over here to the phone number. And I think you all get the hang of it. I'm going to come back in just a few moments because, again, you can always rewind back if you have questions about this part, but I'm not going to have you sit through the whole thing. You'll be able to see how the website is coming together as you watch back over the whole video. The next time I come back on, all these buttons may be completed. Um, and so, yeah. Okay, everybody, we are back. If I tell you how long I've been working on this, you would just be like, really? It takes a lot of work to put the moving pieces together when you're planning a trip and travel. So I'm going to submit this to the client tonight. But the round trip transportation for Savannah from this area, the upstate of South Carolina to Savannah is going to be 4,027 for this particular client. And then we've got dining will arrive around 12:45, leaving at 7 a.m. that morning, give or take. So we'll have lunch. My suggestion is that we arrive, to the restaurant at 12:45, stay there for about an hour and 15 minutes, then move on. I've got a presentation planned by the artist, so we're excited about that. That's a surprise that they don't know about. They're not just visiting the gallery, but she's going to do a 30-minute presentation. And that's going to last an hour from the time the presentation starts to the time it wraps up, them having an opportunity to shop. Then the Beach Institute and African American Cultural Center. That's going to be about an hour, so we'll stay there. Then we'll check into the hotel. The riverboat is my goal for us to get there by 6:15. The it leaves the station, so to speak, at 7, and then that river boat lasts through 9. That includes the dinner, all you can eat buffet, entertainment, and all of the good things, right? And so then breakfast the next day at 10 a.m., which is we'll check out probably around 11. So this is flexible. It just depends on what time they want to get back. And so I'm thinking we'll have breakfast at Debbie's restaurant. I've been there before. It's really nice. And then we'll be there for about an hour, give or take. It'll probably be an hour 15, an hour 30. And then we'll go ahead to Pinpoint, and then the Ralph Mark Gilbert Civil Rights Museum and Trix Barbecue, and then we're headed home. So it's taken a while to come up with all of this, but we are looking at a total cost for this particular trip for $8,557.40. That covers 35 people with the museum exhibits and things like that. And of course, we asked for $1,000 down. 50% of the balance is due April 1st. Final head count and balance is due May 15th. I meant to say April 15th and May 15th. And so that's what we've been working on today. So stay tuned because by the time you see the site again, this will let me go to the site really quick. Hopefully I'm still logged in. Let's see here. Mm, Right. So by the time you see this, this is not a part that's going to be visible. Um per se. This is just more of a resource for those who have joined the association. So this really is in-house this is in-house resource for those who plan trips and tours who are part of the association. So all the legwork is done for them, every bit of it. And so if a charter bus company has a team or is thinking about hiring, this is Trips Made Easy. This is all the information that they'll need. As far as this particular trip to Savannah, by the time you look at this tab, again, where it says Savannah excursion, notice that the little I is struck out. That's because this is not visible to the general public yet. But I'll have all these things on there during our next training so that you all can see how this trip comes together. And then there'll be something down here at the bottom that's going to allow people to make payments who are interested in booking this particular travel experience. And that'll be it with Savannah. Next, we'll be playing in Memphis and moving forward from there. Right now, Memphis doesn't really have um anything. I probably need to. I mean, it does have the previous trip that we went on, which was amazing. That's why I want to go back. And so I think this is the pricing for Memphis. Um, which is quite affordable. We might try to get to Memphis this year. Okay. We might try to get to Memphis this year. That would really be cool because I enjoyed it so much. I think I was pleasantly surprised by the history and culture. The Ark is something that we're going to try to do this year too. So if we can get the Ark in Memphis, then we're good to go. And Savannah, of course, trips that my clients book. But if we can get Ark and Memphis on there this year, that would be we're winning, right? And then next year, 2026, we'll plan African American Museum and maybe the Essence Festival. It just depends. We'll look into it. But yeah, so that's where we are so far. I'm going to publish the work that I've done. And when I tell you this has been an all-day experience, just take my word for it. I hope that you all have enjoyed the training. I've tried to make it as short as possible. And what you saw me do today was add a page, and then you saw me add some buttons. Um, and the rest of it will be me adding the PayPal links and continuing to add the itinerary portion in a very visual way under the Savannah page. And I'll probably publish Savannah um, possibly tomorrow. It just depends. But we should be able to finish Savannah up by tomorrow for sure. So thank you all for watching. This has been published. And you won't really see a lot that's different on the site only because Savannah is not showing yet. We'll be bringing more owner operators, charter operators on board. So if you know anyone who owns a charter bus company, this is an association that they definitely want to be a part of. Thank you so much again for watching. Remember, this video is sponsored in part by donein24.com because we are using, let me just pull it up really quick. We are using what you see me creating on is the back end of the donein24.com platform. So if you need a website, click on website here, go to website builder, and you have seen the back end of what I've been creating on continuously. So until next time, thank you all so much for watching and have a really good night. Peace.